Hi guys, and welcome to this Halloween live double bill launch. Why are you all the way over there?
Because you are nearly sitting on my lap, you little lad.
We ever do this before we go?
Do you know what, guys? Actually, Dad's got a bit of back support on the lumbar spine, the lower of his spine, and I sat on that chair and got told off, which is fair enough, but I didn't realise because that was actually on this side of the tablet. But first of all, welcome to everyone that's joining us. If this is your first time joining for an ALAKAZAM Live, then an ALAKAZAM Live launch even, then welcome along. If you're here as per usual, then obviously welcome back. How tonight goes is very exciting, isn't it?
It most certainly is. We have got 2 effects to launch tonight. Both of them are in stock. Both of them are shipping tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, as we did with the Ace Magic last week, you can purchase these if you would like to separately, but you can purchase them together and save some money.
Yes.
So what we will do is we'll play both trailers in a moment, talk about the effects, and then we'll make them live on the site. But the bundle offer is only available while we're live.
And I will just say as well, we've changed it. So usually what we used to do was like the buy together and save thing, but we had a few people saying, oh, I didn't really understand that. So now we've just put a separate product on the site as a bundle, so it should be easier for you guys. And of course, it's an ALAKAZAM product live launch, which means that ALAKAZAM products, which means it's free worldwide shipping.
Ooh.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
But less of that anyway, because we are joined by some special guests.
Yes, we have got the fantastic Wayne Goodman.
Thank you very much. Hello,
Looking smart.
Well, you know, I like to make an impression, you know. So I thought I'd wear my
very smart.
my autumn suit. I thought I'd put it on.
I love that.
Very nice.
Autumn's my favourite colour season, I think.
Yeah.
I love the oranges,
The orange and the browns and the
beautiful.
Feels very warm and feels,
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
What on earth is going on here?
We have got Charlie here as well, but she's staying over here.
That's the other special guest over there.
Hi, Charlie.
Got a dance plan for just a bit later on.
Yeah,
We'll get back to that anyway. But no, I am very, very excited for these couple of launches. Now, if anyone was actually at the Magic Circle Dealers Day, they may have seen one of them.
Yes.
Because we sneakily took it out for people that were there. And I've had phone calls since of people saying that they absolutely love it. But of course, no one else has seen the trailer. No one has ever seen the trailer apart from the people that have seen it. So us lot, obviously.
Yeah.
And like we said, are we going to start with that one? Obviously not yet, around about 1:15, but are we going to start with that one?
Yes, and we may start earlier than 1:15 because we've got 2 products.
And, sorry, usually on a live launch there is an after show, but of course when it's a double live launch we cannot do an after show because some people might only grab one, some people might only grab the other, and we can't reveal both, obviously, because that's exposure. That's not what we're about.
No.
Crackling from my mic.
Has anyone got crackling from H's mic?
Crackling.
Crackling.
Them lot have
That
had a
talk
5
you had
guys.
earlier on, the crackling on the board.
You've had a 5 guys as well, haven't you? In preparation for this.
Yeah, we had a Deliveroo, so we were setting up the live launch.
So just a shout out to a few people. Mark Call's joining us. Hello Mark from the
Mark.
USA. Hello Mark Wild, Andrew, Lucy, Roy, Mark, Waddington, David Green, Lucy Wilson. Hello Samuel Watson, Clifford, David, John, Ian, Samuel, Tony, Jeff, Gordon, Andy. Welcome everybody. Zax is here. Well done, everybody. Zach said one product was revealed by Murphy's yesterday.
Not our one, it wasn't.
No, not our one.
I think I know what one that was, but that's not one of the 2 that we've got tonight.
I'm so excited. So excited for tonight.
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
Great effects.
And what did you pick up earlier on today? A pack of Career Choice refills because you've been through them.
I did, because
Like a
I
hot
literally
knife
just
through
like, it is like they fly out. They just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had a couple of we had a nice family come into the shop today.
We did indeed, yes.
And
very nice family.
there was the boy and the girl, and the boy he was about 12 and he was into magic.
Yeah.
And the girl was his sister. She was about 8. So I did it on her, and she was like blown away. She loved that she got a certificate and something she could take away. And he then spent all the money and got all the tricks.
Yeah,
so
it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
Have a look at your. Oh,
yeah, of course.
I wonder if it's your phones.
Welcome to.
It might be your phones.
Oh, it might be, mightn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to David Minton, who's joining us. Greetings, you cheeky chappies. Really looking forward to these 2. Absolutely. Saw David at the weekend. Nice to see you, David. Of course, David is the genius.
A lot taller than I thought he was.
Really?
Yeah.
I've met him. Have you not met him before in real life?
No.
Really?
I heard that when he was a young lad, he used to steal shuttlecocks, and people would go, badminton. Sorry, David.
Oh,
sorry.
That is good.
Sorry, David.
He's obviously the genius behind Exec Suite. So if you love that effect, then he's the guy to praise.
Yes.
Lucy Wilson says, so glad to be off tonight to catch this live. Yes. So of course you can see there's a few spooky decorations. They're not. Well, they are. Are they real cobwebs? Have we been doing a good job cleaning?
Been a bit neglectful in here with that.
Do you know what? I was sitting in the front room about 3 weeks ago, and I looked up and there was a cobweb on the ceiling. Jenny walked in and I went, there's a cobweb up there, and she went, well, it's nearly Halloween.
Yeah, just leave it. That'll be all right.
Unbelievable.
It'll be a decoration in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
What about that poor bloke who had out to sweep the chimney and he got stuck up there and his feet sticking out? Well, it'll be Christmas soon. Brilliant.
No, it was wicked though. So yeah, we've got Halloween decorations. Of course, it's Halloween coming up. Let us know what you've got planned for Halloween. Let us know what your favourite Halloween effect is, or spooky effect is that you currently perform. Obviously, you can't include these two because not everyone would have performed them. Mm-hmm. But what currently is your favourite spooky, doesn't have to just be Halloween, but scary, spooky, bizarre type effect? So till death, stuff like that comes into the category, collector, things like that. Let us know your favourite, it doesn't have to be an AlakazamMagicUK product either, your favourite spooky effect to perform. Darren Rotherham's joined us. Hello, Darren.
Can I say congratulations to Jamie last night on a brilliant
Oh my God, yeah.
God, it was great. Anyone that didn't see Jamie's Academy last night, he treated us to his entire show.
Yeah.
Basically, the first half of the Academy run for over 3 hours. The first half was a full show performance.
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Seriously, really, really, really good. And yeah, he went through. I mean, some of the stuff he'd done in this show, I cannot believe how good it looks for how little you need to, like how little you need to bring along and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For one item, he had a whole thing guide on it. It was mental, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really...
he had a whole video mapping section, which was brilliant.
What I think is great as well is he broke down the show, of course, but he went through some different routines that he didn't even do in the show, and the Etch-a-Sketch thing was genius. Yeah. Basically, guys, right, you've got an Etch-a-Sketch, yeah, you say, right, I'm going to make a prediction, you do a prediction on there, you get someone to give you any number, or a bit of information, but a number, a 2-digit number, they give it, you turn it around, and that's on there. Yeah. It was brilliant.
Great. And he only did that, he didn't do that in the show, he just did it as a throwaway, this is an idea I've had, and it was great.
Yeah, I thought
really,
it was
really good.
so good. So good.
Like I've said it before on like the lives and stuff. If I was doing a TV magic show or a tour, Jamie's the person I think I'd have on there as my advisor. He's just sort of like, he's so knowledgeable. He's so, I know it's a cliche, the out of the box thinker, but he sees things differently to the rest of us. It was brilliant, really, really good. Last night was amazing.
They are saying your mic is crackling.
Here. I'll try and maybe I'll move it. I'm not sure whether it's on here.
It might be.
Is it scratching on your beard?
I haven't even got a beard. Paul Smith says Till Death and Collector. A couple of great shouts there.
Oh, and Heirloom Emily's Revenge is stunning.
Oh, I love Heirloom. Phil says the Academy last night was awesome. Sandy says White Star by Jim Critcher, Mississippi Sam by The Black Heart. Now, I've never seen White Star, but the other day it come up on something. I'm not sure what it actually come up on.
It's like it's an Out of This World, but with Titanic.
I've got it. I'll bring it down next week and show it to you, Harry.
Oh, wicked! Yeah, that would be amazing because I have seen it pop up, but I'm not sure. What's
Yeah, it got better when you moved your phone, Harry. You're still on the phone. Why are you still on the phone?
Just has to do one thing.
A few swipe rights there. You on Tinder or something?
Yeah.
What's going?
That was a business thing now, alright guys. No, for real though, what is the Fallen? Because I've actually seen that on the shelf, I'm not sure what it is.
The Fallen is a great sort of mind-reading type effect.
Right, okay.
It's very, very good.
Wicked.
A little bit spooky as well.
That was Jim Critchlow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Director's cut.
Well, I think we are now at 10 past. I think we need to drop the first trailer.
Let's do it.
So, guys, this first effect is an Alakazam classic. Yeah, we've owned the rights for around about, I don't know, 20 odd years, I think. It's been a long time. And I've always had the idea of doing this. We finally got round to doing it. The props you get are fantastic. So let's take a look at it with trick number 1. Andy, recently I asked Jen to point out my most annoying trait. I will be honest with you, I didn't think it would take her so long to work out which one it was after she had written a list of all the things I do that annoy her. But her most annoying trait of mine is the fact that I can predict the end of every movie.
Around about 16 years ago, AlakazamMagicUK purchased the rights to Andy Nyman's classic effect, Killer Elite. It is fantastic. And ever since that day, we've always dreamed of releasing a horror version. And finally, it's here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fright Night.
You know I love my movies, especially my horror movies. In fact, I have just joined the movie posters collectors club, which is great. I got my little membership wallet, got my card, and I got these little movie posters. And I thought we'd try a game where you create a movie in your mind, and I call this game In Your Horror Movie.
Right. Inside the Fright Night box, you receive everything you need to start performing it, including the custom designed leather wallet that plays a part in the effect, but not only that, is designed to store absolutely everything you need to perform this killer effect.
I want you to imagine the scene. You've just left the party, you're making your way home, and you pass the cemetery. And in your mind, you know that if you cut through that cemetery, you'll be home 10 minutes earlier. It's a brilliant shortcut, and you've done it time and time before, but never at night. And as you walk through the cemetery, you come to a crossroads, and you go to take one step ahead, and you hear a sound. Sounds like a chainsaw. You look up, and standing there right in front of you is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Obviously you don't want to move forward, so you look to your left, and standing there with his harpoon is Jason from Friday the 13th. You look to your right, and standing on your right is Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. And you look behind you to where you just come, and there's Michael Myers from Halloween. You're stuck right in the middle. All 4 of these killers start to walk towards you, but you notice they're not looking at you, they're looking at each other. So you take your chance and you hide behind a gravestone. You look out and you see them all come together, and there is a massive fight. All 4 of these slasher legends coming at it together. Only one of them will survive. Now, believe it or not, even though you are going to create this movie in your mind and you are going to determine who the survivor is, I think I already know who you're going to choose.
Fright Night is super easy to do, packs a punch, and of course, because it is so compact, it is the perfect effect to carry around with you.
Take my membership card, and I just want you to touch each one of these killers. And whenever you believe you know who you want to survive, just drop my card on top. You created this movie in your mind. All right, I gave you the plot, but you chose who the survivor was. And in your movie, it was Freddy that killed all.
Yeah.
So that means that Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th is dead. That means that Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is dead. That means Michael Myers from Halloween is dead. And if you turn over Freddy, you'll see that in your movie, Freddy kills all.
My name's Harry Nardi and welcome to Fright Night. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
There you go. Everyone can I just say, the comments on this have already been, look, brilliant idea. I love Killer Elite and this looks awesome. I already need this. Leanne, it's given you a bit of respect, Dad. Love the titles.
Oh.
There you go.
Fantastic.
And Jamie has tuned in just for a little bit and he says, look, Fright Night is amazing. He's at his residency. He's about to perform it.
Fright Night's an idea that I've had for quite a while. I've always loved, I mean, obviously it's based on Andy Nyman's phenomenal Killer Elite. And Fright Night was an idea I had quite a few years ago because I wanted to perform it with horror movies. I'm a big horror movie fan, as people would most likely know.
Movies.
I do. So we redesigned the props. The wallet is made of real leather. Harry designed the wallet, and as you can see, anyone that's aware of Killer Elite, everything is in the open, and the wallet has been designed to house everything, so you're ready to go. It's on our Pro Stock cards as well. The membership card there, which Wayne hasn't filled his name in yet, but that is plastic, and you also get the key fob, which you can use instead of the membership card if you don't want to use the membership card.
Just a nice touch, and they're like a nice plastic, so they'll last you a lifetime. Yeah.
So any questions about those, just send them over. But if you know Killer Elite, you'll know exactly what's going on. But it's great, and the wallet has been designed for it. It's not something we've just gone out and found. It's exactly the right size, so it's compact. And it just houses everything beautifully. So that one wallet, and you've got that whole routine there.
I love it, and I will just say as well, the story, obviously you can go in as much of a detailed story as you like or a shorter one, but the story that you say in the tutorial is fantastic. You know, it really makes you feel like you're there. And imagine if you can even do this in like a parlour setting, and if you just have like the sound effects of rain. We went to a show the other day and there was rain playing. It makes you feel so cold. If you just have rain playing and you talk about being in the graveyard and things like that, literally that will really, really resonate with your spectators, 100%.
Just for those that don't know, this is a normal size bicycle playing card, just to show you the size difference between the actual size of the Pro cards. So it's a really, really good size. I actually love the Pro size cards. I think they're fast becoming my favourite size now. But that's a normal bicycle playing card size, poker size, and you can see it's a good bit different. Not so big that it's uncomfortable to hold or awkward in your pockets, but big enough to be really, really seen.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, with the Pro size ones, they are big enough to make a difference, but handling wise, they're not awkward to handle, which is important.
Okay, so I'll tell you what to do, because a lot of people are asking when the bundle thing's going to go live, because you can only order it while we're live, then the bundle comes off. So we're going to play trailer number 2.
Okay.
Let's jump straight into it. And while this is playing, we're going to set all these 2 products plus the bundle live, and we'll let you know what the bundle is called.
Sweet.
So here we go with effect number 2 for the evening.
During the Salem witch trials, many men and women were murdered for their crimes. But one above all else was persecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Her name was Bridget Bishop. You see, the other witches believed that after she was killed, she would come back as a gift to them to protect them. From that day forward, they only referred to her as the Given. The Salem witch trials were basically the persecution of lots of different people that they believed were witches. Now these were men, women, children. They killed whoever they needed to kill to protect themselves. But there was one person who I found particularly interesting, and it was this lady here. Her name is Bridget Bishop. Now she was sort of the queen of the witches, if you will. Supposedly she was the one that was going to come back and save all the other witches. So when she died, they believed that she would come back from the dead, and they used to call her the Given given one, the one that was given to them.
Right.
And they used to call the people that like stopped going with her angels, the people that went with her devils. And everyone was a follower of the given. But we're going to see how you would have done in the Salem witch trials. So here I've got some names. These cards have the people that were actually involved in the Salem witch trials. Now Mary Black was deemed an angel. She was a survivor. We have Sarah Bassett, who was deemed to be a devil. She was killed. But I want you to make some decisions. I want you to decide who dies and who lives, who is an angel, who is a devil. So here we have two names. Now one of these was found to be an angel. We have Daniel Andrew and we have Andrew Carrier. Which one was an angel?
Daniel Andrew.
Daniel Andrew was an angel. Now, up until this point, you've been deciding the fate of one person each time. From this point on, you're going to decide the fate of two people.
Okay.
You're going to kill one and allow one to survive.
Okay.
So here we have John Alder and Sarah Buckley. One was found to be an angel, one a devil. Which one was the angel?
John.
John was the angel.
Mm-hmm.
That means you've just killed Sarah.
Sorry, Sarah.
So you should be. We've got Hannah and we've got William. One was an angel. Which one was the angel?
Hannah.
Hannah was the angel. That means you just killed William.
Yeah.
Now I want you to think about this for a second. There was no particular reason that you put these cards into this pile, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And for example, in this pile we've got Sarah. Was there a particular reason that you put her in the devil pile?
No.
And you didn't feel controlled by anyone to do that?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Now there's something that I didn't tell you. On the back of these cards there are some letters. Now this pile was our angel pile that you put these into. And these letters just so happen to spell something out. That's A, N, G, E and L. These are our angels. You put these cards into this pile, that's D, E, V, I, L. And it just so happens that perhaps this evening, Jenny, you've been controlled by Bridget Bishop, the one they knew as the Given.
That's very good. I've done that.
You did do that.
Lovely.
That is brilliant, yes.
So that is Jamie Dawes is the Given, but we have obviously recreated it. Jamie does a fantastic job. He makes them all by hand and so forth. These have now been made, if I bring us onto here, in our beautiful pro size stock.
I love the packaging as well. When it turned up, I looked at it, it looked fantastic.
You can really see the size difference there. It's so lovely to, the cards just handle so nicely. They just feel great in your hand, and the artwork and everything else is just stunning.
The artwork is all fantastic, and what's great, obviously you end clean, it's simple to do, it's got a great story, and the good thing is as well, you know, you can really tailor it to whatever story you like pretty much. You know what I mean? Obviously you've got that revelation, but it doesn't have to be as dark as the one Jamie says. It's just fantastic, really nice. And yeah, the pro size cards makes it a nice sort of performance piece again. And yeah, I mean, I love it. The way he tells the story and the way he proper gets people involved and makes you hooked, it's just brilliant. And the revelation's killer as well.
Yeah.
You know, for every single card to play a part is fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. So guys, the bundle is now live, and the bundle is called what, Harry?
The bundle is called, let me have a look, see.
I think
Halloween live launch special. So, Fright Night, which was the first one that you guys saw, that is on the site now, and that is $39.99, I believe. So you can get that if you like, which is free shipping, of course. And if you're outside the UK, obviously it's 20% off, no VAT. Then we have The Given. Now that is also live by itself if you just want to pick that up. I'll have a look-see, which is £35, obviously free shipping again. But if you want to grab both of them, like I said earlier on, there is a Halloween live launch special where both of the products are included. So it should be total at £74.98, £75, and it's down to £69.99, so £70. So you save a nice saving on that. Yeah, and obviously you get full loyalty points for that. So even though you're only spending £70, you actually get 75 loyalty points, which is good. But yeah, so if you want to pick both up, then head for the deal, the bundle, because you do save money, and both of them are included in there.
Yeah, and remember the live deal will only run while we're live. And then it comes off, so it's only for you guys that are watching us live. So 100%. Make the most of it if you're interested in both products. Obviously, if you're interested in just one of them, just go and grab that one. If you're interested in any at all, but they are both great. They're both great effects. Fright Night has been something that I've loved for ages. I came up with the idea many moons ago of converting Andy's trick. And I'm glad it's finally here. And the cards, the artwork that Adrian, our designer, has done is incredible. The wallet that Harry designed is incredible. It's lovely, it's leather, and it's so compact. It just houses everything.
Even with everything in there, it's super thin. If you wear skinny jeans, it'll fit in there, no problem. Yeah, it's brilliant.
That for me is really important, because I'm a worker, but even if you're not a worker, if it's all contained in one thing, you know that when you get it out of your case, or you put it in your pocket to head in the pub, or to show your friends or whatever, you know it's all contained there. You haven't forgotten anything. There's nothing else to forget. It just all comes out. So when you get something like that where it's all in one, that's such a bonus.
And it just goes back in there, and you're ready to go again. Andrew Ace has asked, is it pro size? They are pro size for Killer Elite Fright Night. Have you still got it?
Yep, I have.
So let me bring that back on screen, and you can have a look at that.
I will just say it's nice well, because obviously because they're in the wallet, it's really nice in terms of you haven't got to worry about just storing cards in your pocket and them getting bent at the corners and stuff. It's even though the wallet is there for to store everything, it's also there to protect the cards as well. And it will do that, which is good.
So it's then if I just put a playing card, red bicycle card there, you can see the size difference there between the bicycle playing card and the pro size. So and these are the same size as well.
Yeah. Lovely.
It really works as well with the movie posters, because it really makes them jump out,
So just quickly tell the guys what movie poster we've actually got there.
So we've got Friday the 13th, classic horror movie. They're all classics really. Nightmare on Elm Street. With the ever scary Freddy Krueger. We've got Leatherface and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then we've got Halloween over here.
We watched the new Halloween the other day. Pretty good, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Not bad at all. Better than the one in 2018, I think. Definitely.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was great. Loved the music as well. There is not a wallet for the Given yet.
No.
And I say yet, because there may be soon.
We are actually working on various wallets for our pro size. To carry pro size about, which will be coming out soon. But
shout out to Darren, who's picked it up, and he also grabbed Improvisio, which is a streaming video, all based on impromptu tricks.
Nice.
Which is nice, so shout out, just to give a few. Mark, thank you so much. Also picked up the live launch special. Here we go. Craig, Terence, Graham all picked up the live launch special, I believe. Gary as well, and Norman. Lovely. Fantastic. And remember, guys, the Given is the 5th in the Dark series now. So we've had Scream, we've had Deceased, we've had He's Not Here, we've had Xena Murders, and now we've got this bad boy. Now the Dark series is a collaboration with Jamie Dawes and Alakazam Magic, where we bring you obviously dark effects, and not all of them make it into this. I will just say, but this one has made it into the Dark series, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's so good. I love the story, I love the artwork, and I love a revelation where the stuff's on the back, because I just think it's been hidden. It's not hidden in plain sight, but everything's been there the whole time. It's fantastic.
And every choice is free.
And
it is the same with Fright Night. They can choose any one of the killers. Anyone like I said, that knows Andy Nyman's Killer Elite will know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And it is just so fair.
And self-working.
Yeah.
Self-working.
You can put everything you've got into the presentation because you haven't got to worry about anything.
Yeah.
It's just going to be there. Great.
And the other thing is, I will say my presentation on the trailer is quite long. I do tell a story, but you could literally just water it down. So I want you to imagine there's these 4 killers. They're going to meet and fight. Only one's going to survive. Believe it or not, you already know who that is.
Yeah.
You know,
it's brilliant.
You can literally just cram it down into 30 seconds if you want.
So I love the fact you've got the little thing to put on your keys as well. You've got the membership card, obviously. It's just brilliant, you know. And again, if you don't want to use any of them, you can just use like a little ball of paper. Do you know what I mean? It's wicked. Whatever you want to go down, it's brilliant. But the cards are there. The wallet is obviously there to protect the cards, which is good. And with the Given, one thing I love about it is the words are not similar at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got angel, then you've got devil. Like, it's not, like, as a spectator, I can't even think, well, Given could make up the word angel, because it just doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It's brilliant. I love it so much. I think it's quality.
This
and for a self-worker.
This is my membership card. It's got, and this is my flight gimmick.
Yeah.
So now I've got 2 powerful weapons in my pocket, all in one.
Yeah.
I mean, I must admit, mine's set up with the membership card, as you can see in the trailer, because it's just all in there in the wallet.
Yeah.
And I just go, oh, there's my membership card to the club I joined, and it's, you know, it just makes sense. I get them to commit with the card. So I think, because we've had a few people saying, just got here, what have I missed?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to hit again with the Fright Night trailer, let people take another look at it.
Gary says, trying to buy the bundle, but the link only goes... Let's have a look. Hang on one sec. Let's have a look.
It will only show the Fright Night picture, I think, on the bundle.
Yeah, but it
as long
does
as
say...
it's called the bundle.
Yeah, so it's Halloween live launch special. So if you just type in Halloween, it should be the first one that comes up. And then it says, when you look at the description, just to be 100% sure, it says get both amazing products, Fright Night and the Given, in this combo. So yeah, just go, if you want to get both, look at the Halloween live launch special, because you do save money, of course. And both are released, like you said. So tomorrow they'll be being sent out to you guys.
Yep, so they are in stock now. So, okay, let's play the trailer again for Fright Night. Here we go. Andy, recently I asked Jen to point out my most annoying trait. I will be honest with you, I didn't think it would take her so long to work out which one it was after she had written the list of all the things I do that annoy her. But her most annoying trait of mine is the fact that I can predict the end of every movie.
Around about 16 years ago, AlakazamMagicUK purchased the rights to Andy Nyman's classic effect, Killer Elite. It is fantastic. And ever since that day, we've always dreamed of releasing a horror version. And finally, it's here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fright Night.
You know I love my movies,
Yep.
especially my horror movies. In fact, I have just joined the movie posters collectors club, which is great. I got my little membership wallet, got my card, and I got these little movie posters. And I thought we'd try a game where you create a movie in your mind, and I call this game In Your Horror Movie.
Right. Inside the Fright Night box, you receive everything you need to start performing it, including the custom designed leather wallet that plays a part in the effect, but not only that, is designed to store absolutely everything you need to perform this killer effect.
I want you to imagine the scene. You just left the party, you're making your way home, and you pass the cemetery. And in your mind, you know that if you cut through that cemetery, you'll be home 10 minutes earlier. It's a brilliant shortcut, and you've done it time and time before, but never at night. And as you walk through the cemetery, you come to a crossroads, and you go to take one step ahead, and you hear a sound. Sounds like a chainsaw. You look up, and standing there right in front of you is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Obviously you don't want to move forward, so you look to your left, and standing there with his harpoon is Jason from Friday the 13th. You look to your right, and standing on your right is Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street, and you look behind you to where you just come, and there's Michael Myers from Halloween. You're stuck right in the middle. All four of these killers start to walk towards you, but you notice they're not looking at you, they're looking at each other. So you take your chance and you hide behind the gravestone. You look out and you see them all come together, and there is a massive fight. All four of these slasher legends coming at it together. Only one of them will survive. Now, believe it or not, even though you are going to create this movie in your mind and you are going to determine who the survivor is, I think I already know who you're going to choose.
Fright Night is super easy to do, packs a punch, and of course, because it is so compact, it is the perfect effect to carry around with you.
Take my membership card, and I just want you to touch each one of these killers. And whenever you believe you know who you want to survive, just drop my card on top. You created this movie in your mind. All right, I gave you the plot, but you chose who the survivor was. And in your movie, it was Freddy that killed all.
Yeah.
So that means that Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th is dead. That means that Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is dead. That means Michael Myers from Halloween is dead. And if you turn over Freddy, you'll see that in your movie, Freddy kills all.
My name's Harry Nardi, and welcome to Fright Night. That is just brilliant, isn't it, that? I love it. I love it so much. The story, I must have heard the story on Saturday about how many times, but I still love it so much. And it just really, what a good image that is to put in people's heads, especially for that age group that grew up around them films. I know my mum is still petrified of Freddy Krueger still. Yeah. Where did we go? Was it Portaventura when he was there?
Years ago.
And he was chasing mum so bad. I remember she was so scared.
I told Dad I saw a poster the other day, and it had one of those motivational posters, and it said "Never stop dreaming," and underneath it had Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really funny.
That's good.
I've got a friend of mine who's a little bit older than me, and she says when she's in the house on her own, she still sometimes gets scared to get in the shower because of the film Psycho.
Yeah.
And she's like, if she's on her own and she hears a noise and she's in the shower.
What?
Well, not necessarily that noise, but you know, but those kind of films, they have that psychological impact on you. You've only got to see Freddy, or in fact, in the film Scream. The guy, Robert Englund, who played Freddy, was the janitor in the school. But there's a scene where Sidney Prescott's going through her clothes in her drawer, in her cupboard, and as she gets past, she gets to Freddy Krueger's jumper, and she doesn't reference it, she just grabs it and moves it aside with the rest. But as soon as you see it, it's so iconic, you instantly go boom. And so the choice of those four villains is great because they are so iconic, and so you don't need to explain who they are. They're boom, they do it themselves.
No, they are four of the best.
Let us know in the comments what your favourite horror character was from a film when you was younger. Let us know. So what was yours, would you say? It doesn't have to be one of them, it can just be what was you scared of the most.
What I was scared of the most was the witch from Wizard of Oz. Honestly, I was petrified. But
I thought werewolf you didn't like.
Oh yeah, werewolf freaked me out. But we're talking about the old Universal movies, like the old.
Do you know the one that scared me the most? It's going to make you laugh. I think it was Taron Egerton, you know, the young actor who was in Eggsy in that other film and stuff.
Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton, yeah. I think it was him. It was a film called Eden Lake, and it was about a young couple.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, they go to the lake and they're just laying by the water, and these teenagers terrorise them.
Yeah.
And then one of them gets killed, and they run to the fight. She survives, and she gets to this house, and it turns out that they're the spoiler alert. It's their house. Yeah. But what terrified me is because there was nothing supernatural about it. It could happen, and it was so well filmed and scripted and written. It really scared the out of me. Really did.
Well, I must admit, I was always a big fan of Freddy Krueger. I think when Nightmare on Elm Street come out, it changed the game for sort of horror films.
Was that Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, but
Child Catcher says David Minton.
Catcher, yeah. But Michael Myers is one of my favourites. Jason Voorhees, all of those, Leatherface. They're just.
I want to watch.
Yeah,
we met the man who played Texas Chainsaw, the guy who played Leatherface.
Yeah.
He was massive. What, 6'4" more,
yeah,
maybe?
He
huge.
was the actor in Leatherface, which was a recent-ish movie.
Yeah.
You know, somebody about.
He was huge, such a nice guy, and he signed something for us, didn't he? He went to the Nardis, "You're such a nice family, now run."
Yeah.
He was a legend, wasn't he? But he was huge, wasn't he? Really big.
Really nice guy.
Tom also says Child Catcher. Gary said Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Mike says Kane from Poltergeist 2. Lucy Wilson, the old Cybermen.
What?
What the hell?
Actually, to be fair, Lucy, there was a few on Doctor Who that used to freak me out when I was a kid. There was Lynx. Do you remember? Was his name
I
Lynx?
didn't watch Doctor Who.
Neither.
I was never a fan.
Someone let me know if his name was Lynx. He looked like a boiled egg. It was just like this big head with a big helmet.
I don't like
it was
Doctor
Lynx.
Who, I must say.
Take another one that used to scare me was, and it wasn't even a horror movie, but he was so evil and so bad. Was the original killer in the first Dirty Harry movie, because he was like a proper psycho.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hannibal Lecter never bothered me. None of that ever bothered me. But that guy really, because he was such a nutcase, really freaked me out when I was younger.
I'm trying to think what scared me the most. What's it called? There was one, I saw a film at the cinema. It was one of the Insidiouses, yeah. And I do get scared. Like, I enjoy being scared, right? But this one thing, for some reason, I think it was the key one. I'm not sure what it was. Like, I can't remember. It's called Insidious Key something. And there's a shot where it's looking down the stairs, dark stairs, and you're looking at it for ages, and you think, why is it still on it? Yeah. And then when you actually look at it and like unfocus your eyes, there's an outline of this thing crawling up the stairs.
Oh.
But I was looking at it for so long, and then you know when you think, oh my god, I did not see that. So I literally now I still like run past the stairs. I turn it off. I'm like, run. I'm like this, buddy, you lad.
I'll tell you a
Run
brilliant
past.
film. Have you seen 1408?
Never.
About the hotel room.
No.
John Cusack, and he writes books about like the 12 most haunted graveyards, and he gets invited to this hotel room.
I'm sure I've
Samuel L. Jackson is the hotel manager, and he's really creepy.
I'm sure
and he's like, "Are you sure you want to go in this room?" And he's going, "Oh man, stop it! You're freaking me out now." And then the film just takes a twist, and it's just mental. It's a really good film, though. Really good.
There was something recently on a film, and it weren't Insidious, I don't think. But do you remember where that woman's just staring at a kid at the end of the hall? And then he just comes running towards her, and by the time he arrives, he's
that's the new Conjuring, isn't it?
Oh no! God, no, it weren't.
No, it weren't.
It was.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Jumpy thing. She's just staring at this little
Like
kid.
through the door, like you know the door's like that big, yeah. And I hate because you heard the footprints, and then it's literally burst through as a man. Oh my god!
Oh my god! No, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I remember being freaked out though when I saw the Blair Witch the first one. At the end, when they keep going about, oh yeah, you end up looking in the corner, and that last shot when the camera pans and the last person just stood there staring into the corner, that freaked me right out.
Never seen that.
Oh, it's good.
What? Oh yeah, I just hate like there was in the what's it called? In Conjuring, the new one, there was a bit where the little boy runs at camera, and literally you're looking at it, and the audio was brilliant because it goes dead quiet, and you just hear footprints like in the bathroom.
Like the footsteps,
running at it. Oh, it was horrible.
I've got to drive home in the dark, guys. Sometimes.
Don't look in the rearview mirror.
Listen, I think we haven't got long left. We're most probably going to go on to about 8:15 today, 8:15, and then that will be it. The bundle offer will still remain while we're live, so guys, go make the most of it. And let's play the trailer again for The Given.
The Given. Dark Series number 5.
Here we go.
Superb.
During the Salem witch trials, many men and women were murdered for their crimes. But one above all else was persecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Her name was Bridget Bishop. You see, the other witches believed that after she was killed, she would come back as a gift to them to protect them. From that day forward, they only referred to her as the Given. Salem witch trials were basically the persecution of lots of different people that they believed were witches. Now these were men, women, children. They killed whoever they needed to kill to protect themselves. But there was one person who I found particularly interesting, and it was this lady here. Her name is Bridget Bishop. Now she was sort of the queen of the witches, if you will. Supposedly she was the one that was going to come back and save all the other witches. So when she died, they believed that she would come back from the dead, and they used to call her the given one, the one that was given to them.
Right.
And they used to call the people that like stopped going with her angels, the people that went with her devils, and everyone was a follower of the given. But we're going to see how you would have done in the Salem witch trials. So here I've got some names. These cards have the people that were actually involved in the Salem witch trials. Now Mary Black was deemed an angel. She was a survivor. We have Sarah Bassett, who was deemed to be a devil. She was killed. But I want you to make some decisions. I want you to decide who dies and who lives, who was an angel, who was a devil. So here we have two names. Now one of these was found to be an angel. We have Daniel Andrew and we have Andrew Carrier. Which one was an angel?
Daniel Andrew.
Daniel Andrew was an angel. Now, up until this point, you've been deciding the fate of one person each time. From this point on, you're going to decide the fate of two people.
Okay.
You're going to kill one and allow one to survive.
Okay.
So here we have John Alder and Sarah Buckley. One was found to be an angel, one a devil. Which one was the angel?
John.
John was the angel.
Mm-hmm.
That means you've just killed Sarah.
Sorry, Sarah.
So you should be. We've got Hannah and we've got William. One was an angel. Which one was the angel?
Hannah.
Hannah was the angel. That means you just killed William.
Yeah.
Now I want you to think about this for a second. There was no particular reason that you put these cards into this pile, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And for example, in this pile we've got Sarah. Was there a particular reason that you put her in the devil pile?
No.
And you didn't feel controlled by anyone to do that?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Now there's something that I didn't tell you. On the back of these cards there are some letters. Now this pile was our angel pile that you put these into. And these letters just so happen to spell something out. That's A, N, G, E and L. These are our angels. You put these cards into this pile, that's D, E, V, I, L. And it just so happens that perhaps this evening, Jenny, you've been controlled by Bridget Bishop, the one they knew as the Given.
That's very good. I've done that.
You did do that.
Right.
Well, right. Hang on. Was that you again, mister?
No.
No, that was Mrs. Jeff. Jeff just purchased the bundle of only Fright Night showing in my streaming videos. They both should be in there now. Go have a check.
No, but
I didn't activate one by accident.
that lovely family that was in earlier, Wayne.
Yeah.
They just put up a review. This trick this trick has such a great effect and is so easy to do. Definitely would recommend to magicians who want something that is quick and easy but still amazes people when shown. About Zoltar's opener.
Nice.
So I'm going to make that live. Love it. That's brilliant. That's super.
Yeah, we didn't even have a live launch for Zoltar's opener.
Do you think we should or not?
No, it's too late now.
Why don't we do it when we release our next collab?
Oh.
Hang about. You've seen it, yeah. What do you think about that
I
one?
do. I love it. It's great.
You think it's good?
I do think it's
I
good.
love it. I love it. I'll give a few more shout outs actually. Let me just quickly wait for the computer to load because even though it's quite a big computer, it's quite slow, this one here.
Oh, Jeff has put something sorted.
Cool.
Superb. Shout out to Kenneth, to Karen. Karen picked up our last live launch bundle Who picked up the Given, Candy Ghost, and Xena Murders.
Lovely.
Great there. Great purchase, Karen. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow as my unboxing. Who knows? As my unpacked every morning. Can you let me know if you're enjoying them, guys? Because I do them every day on a story. I enjoy doing them actually, and it's always intriguing to see what I enjoy seeing what people get pick. It's quite interesting. It's like, you know, when you're at the supermarket and you look in front, you think, what are you going to make for that?
Just very quickly, Harry.
People don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was going to say, where can people see it? They don't know.
Okay, so every day, without fail, I upload a video unpacking someone's order whilst I'm packing it. So it's called Unpacks with H. So it's in the envelope, and then I don't seal it up. I show you guys what they purchased. So I'd say now on today's episode of Unpacked, I'm going to be unpacking an order from Dad. So thank you so much for your order, Dad. Now, what did he pick up? Now, he grabbed, knowing you, most probably, Fright Night and whatever else, the Given.
Yep.
And then I'll tell you guys about the effect, about the product, and then send it off to Dad.
Nice.
So just to let you guys know who got what. And it's always cool because sometimes you just stumble across something. Like the other day I had a message, and I can't remember what I showed. I think it was someone bought something that makes, if you've got dry hands, brings the moisture out of them. Magician's Choice Emerald something. Right. And then I had a message going, no, well, I've been looking for something like that for ages. And then he picked one up. So it's cool to like see, do you know what I mean, what everyone's got, and if it stands out to you. Shout out to Gary, Richard, Paul, Bert, Chris, Tom, Jeff, Pete. What did Jeff get? Let's have a look. Haunted Key Deluxe, which I spoke about on this morning's Unpacked, and Halloween Live Launch Special, and a couple of books.
Oh, nice.
Lovely jubbly.
Nice.
So just very quickly say that AlakazamMagicUK has got an amazing bookcase full of books. It's well worth having a look on the site if you can't get to the shop, and checking out the books that you do have, because there is a really great selection of different styles of book on there.
Greg has just picked up 2 Halloween Live Launch Specials and an Expert at the Restaurant Table PDF.
Yay!
Look at that. And we was actually talking yesterday, because Jamie was down, we was talking about Expert at the Restaurant Table, and Dean is currently reading it and says how good it is. Honestly, it's fantastic. It's such a good. So what actually is that then?
It's like the wedding book. I do weddings.
Yeah.
You got me now. And it's just it's a book on how to get a residency, how to work in restaurants, what to do, what not to do, how to approach the restaurants, how to I
didn't realise that Jamie, because Jamie once told me about the idea of doing the packs. I didn't realise that idea come from that book.
From the book, yeah. It's rammed full. I always advertise the book as there's no tricks in it, but it's rammed full of secrets. And it's everything that I do when I'm looking for a residency and how to get jobs. And it's available as a download. So grab it now.
Yeah, instant download. So
instant download.
Literally, if you grab it now, you can start learning it now. Literally, isn't it?
100%. So guys, here they both are. They're both in stock, and Harry and Andy will be shipping them out tomorrow. Both on the same stock cards, even though this box is a lot bigger, but you get a lot more in this box because you get the lovely deluxe wallet as well.
I love that. So
and the wallet does actually play part of the routine. It's not just to house everything. It does play a part.
Without showing them what it is, can I just talk about this?
Yes, let me bring it.
So I'm not going to open it up, but this is an extra thing that you get for Fright Night, and it's an extra little part of the trick if you want to use it, and it's a bit different from anything that's been done before. So yes, so when you open it up and you see this in there, when you open it up you'll realise what it is, but it is a nice little extra that adds another dimension to it.
It's wicked. I will just say as well, I love the packaging. Now I don't think we can zoom in, but literally the attention to detail gone into it. I love on the side of the box. Can you turn? Have you got the Given box there or not?
Yep. I'm trying to get it under.
Turn it to the side a little bit, and you should see the AlakazamMagicUK man. Look, he's a skeleton. Look at him. He's a little skeleton for Halloween edition. You can't really see it. Look, you can kind of see it.
Hold on. I'm trying to work out how to move it. There we go.
Look, you can kind of see that in the circle.
Man.
Little skeleton man. What is he just the AlakazamMagicUK man, or does he actually have a name?
No.
He's the AlakazamMagicUK man.
The AlakazamMagicUK man.
There we go.
Look at that. Look, a little skeleton.
I got it now.
There you go.
So,
Legend Tony. I love Zoltar's opener.
Indeed. So we are coming up to 8 o'clock, and I think it's about time to play the trailer once more.
Yes.
So guys, let us know who your favourite horror character is.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that Ian Raymond Walker put Bill and Ben, somebody from Bill and Ben. I thought it just went past.
My best horror film I've ever seen is Conjuring, #1.
Yeah,
that has stuck with me because that's one of the first really scary ones I watched when I was younger.
Who has actually, talking about movies, if anyone has seen the film Frailty, put it in the chat and let me know what you thought about it, because it's one of my favourite films.
I've not seen that.
People have seen it.
No, alright, what about, have you ever seen Prisoners?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. If you've seen Prisoners as well, let us know. You know that one, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, both superb.
I think I remember watching, because I used to hang around with a girl who lived on my street. She was a month older than me, so we grew up together. And she was really into horror films. And we watched The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, which terrified me. And we watched An American Werewolf in London, which at the time was state-of-the-art special effects and stuff. And when he turned into a werewolf for the first time, it was
Is that
terrifying.
the one where it really goes like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the skin breaks and it kind of expands and muscles start popping out, and it's really graphic and very and terrifying. You know, it was really terrifying.
To be fair, even the full uncut trailer of Thriller by Michael Jackson.
I used to get so scared at that. I used to be petrified. You know, I actually had I used to I'm getting choked up thinking about it. I used to have actual nightmares, and it was weird because with Michael Jackson, I used to dream that we was trapped in like this hallway thing, and there was a zombie attack, and we had to fight him off. And I probably had that dream about 6-7 times. I know for a fact it was because of Thriller.
It was a spooky video. Right. Okay, so let's hit. Which trailer shall we hit first?
I don't know.
Fright Night?
Yeah, because we've been doing that one first. You know, it'd be a bit weird to throw it out. Yeah.
Right, here we go. This is the last time with the trailers, I think. So this is Fright Night. Andy, recently I asked Jen to point out my most annoying trait. I will be honest with you, I didn't think it would take her so long to work out which one it was after she had written a list of all the things I do that annoy her. But her most annoying trait of mine is the fact that I can predict the end of every movie.
Around about 16 years ago, ALAKAZAM purchased the rights to Andy Nyman's classic effect, Killer Elite. It is fantastic. And ever since that day, we've always dreamed of releasing a horror version. And finally, it's here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fright Night.
You know I love my movies,
You do, yeah.
Especially my horror movies. In fact, I have just joined the movie posters collectors club, which is great. I got my little membership wallet, got my card, and I got these little movie posters. And I thought we'd try a game where you create a movie in your mind, and I call this game In Your Horror Movie.
Right. Inside the Fright Night box, you receive everything you need to start performing it, including the custom designed leather wallet that plays a part in the effect, but not only that, is designed to store absolutely everything you need to perform this killer effect.
I want you to imagine the scene. You've just left the party, you're making your way home, and you pass the cemetery. And in your mind, you know that if you cut through that cemetery, you'll be home 10 minutes earlier. It's a brilliant shortcut, and you've done it time and time before, but never at night. And as you walk through the cemetery, you come to a crossroads, and you go to take one step ahead, and you hear a sound. Sounds like a chainsaw. You look up, and standing there right in front of you is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Obviously you don't want to move forward, so you look to your left, and standing there with his harpoon is Jason from Friday the 13th. You look to your right, and standing on your right is Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street, and you look behind you to where you just come, and there's Michael Myers from Halloween. You're stuck right in the middle. all 4 of these killers start to walk towards you, but you notice they're not looking at you, they're looking at each other. So you take your chance and you hide behind a gravestone. You look out and you see them all come together, and there is a massive fight. All 4 of these slasher legends coming at it together. Only one of them will survive. Now, believe it or not, even though you are going to create this movie in your mind and you are going to determine who the survivor is, I think I already know who you're going to choose.
Fright Night is super easy to do, packs a punch, and of course, because it is so compact, it is the perfect effect to carry around with you.
Take my membership card, and I just want you to touch each one of these killers. And whenever you believe you know who you want to survive, just drop my card on top. You created this movie in your mind. All right, I gave you the plot, but you chose who the survivor was. Mm-hmm. And in your movie, it was Freddy that killed all.
Yeah.
So that means that Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th is dead. That means that Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is dead. That means Michael Myers from Halloween is dead. And if you turn over Freddy, you'll see that in your movie, Freddy kills all.
My name's Harry Nardi, and welcome to Fright Night.
Right, so guys, you've not got long now to purchase the bundle, if you want to purchase the bundle, and save yourself some money. Now, there is a comment here: is it possible to purchase the routines from Belgium without taxes? If you are outside the UK, you will not be charged VAT, so the VAT will be deducted at the checkout, so that will save you 20%. Obviously, because of Brexit and everything else, some countries are charging import duty. That's beyond our control. That's something to do with your own country if they decide to do it. So we've got no control over that, but you are saving the 20% VAT.
To try and balance it.
Yeah, to balance it out.
Also, you did say something good there, which is at checkout. So when you first go on the site, it may show the full price. But once you add it to your cart and proceed with checkout, then it will deduct the tax, I believe.
Yeah.
The VAT, which is tax, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lol.
Lee Alex, Willy's Wonderland, I've seen it.
What did you think about Tusk? You liked the film Tusk, didn't you?
Ian Robury's just said, sorry, joined late, where is the offer?
What's it listed under?
So if you head onto a site and type in Halloween, it's down as the Halloween live launch special, I believe, and it will show the Fright Night image, but once you click in there, check out the description, it will say you do get both products, and of course free worldwide shipping, so no matter where you are in the world, tomorrow it will be sent out for you for free.
That's brilliant. And Sandy Wilson asked if we're going to be doing a packet trick wallet for Pro Size. Yes, we are. Should be coming either late this year or early next year. We've got a little range of wallets coming.
We
for
have
Pro Size.
Indeed, and of course our sample turned up for our, or not our sample, the props turned up for our next month's release, and
One
filming.
of next month's release.
Yeah, and filming was done the other day for the effect that the guy won at the announcement of the Ace Magic Studio thing.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And that's coming out
Yeah,
next month.
he
as well.
won. I can't remember the name now, but they won the product that's coming out in November that no one even knows about yet.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Brilliant.
it's great. Ace Magic have got a killer of a mentalism effect.
Yes.
Coming your way at the end of November. So you keep your eyes peeled for that. AlakazamMagicUK have got two or three releases coming out now before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
All of them we're very, very excited about. And also the Ace Magic guys have got 3 packet effects coming out, which are Christmas themed.
Yes.
Which are really, really good. So there's a lot actually happening between now and Christmas.
Look
We're
at that.
in the last quarter.
Look at the second comment then. Oh my gosh.
So, any update on the new site?
Oh.
So, guys, the new web designers have been commissioned. They've been working on the site now for 2 months, maybe 2 months. The idea, and we're still on schedule, is that we are going to have a site that's ready for testing in December.
Yep.
With the aim of launching mid to end of January. We saw the first images of the layout of the site yesterday.
Different levels.
It's completely different to what you're used to, which for a lot of you will be a great thing, because our site, even though it was quite advanced when we had it built, I do know it's quite clunky now. This new site is so clean, easy to navigate. It's got so many great features as well that are going to benefit you constantly, really.
It looks amazing.
Oh, it does. It looks fantastic.
Wayne, turn it down.
No, well, somebody's asked for. I can't turn it off now. Somebody asked for the link, and I was trying to copy and paste it, but it turned it off and then turned it back on again. So I will just say that Lee Alex has just posted up a link to the bundle special.
Oh, cool.
So
thanks, Lee.
I was trying to do that, and it turned the sound back on.
I love, I mean, what's great as well, we won't talk about it too much, but what's great as well is the fact that they really understood, I think, the Magic Shop vibe. It looks fun, it is fun.
Yeah, it's very much a fun site.
The little icons are great, you know what I mean? I think it's just fantastic, really good, so I can't wait for it. And like we said, there's so many new features for it that are new to us, and I'm sure some of them are going to be brand new to you guys as well. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be exciting for us, because it is one of these sites that we can adapt on a regular basis to add new things to it. So
it's just brilliant.
Really, really good. When is the new Poison deck coming out? We're hoping it's going to be coming out before the year is over. We've got samples. We've already got about 10 or so routines for it, which is fantastic.
Wow.
We're looking forward to that one coming out as well. But we've got so many things in the pipeline at the moment that we've just got to work out when we're going to bring them out. But we have got at least 6 effects coming out before Christmas between AlakazamM and Ace. So
shout out to Jeff says, can he have newsletter? The new newsletter is not in yet, so if you would like us to hold it off, let us know. Yeah,
newsletter will be in next week.
Yeah.
Woods Magic said, totally off subject here, but big thanks for Wayne for the live performance on Facebook of Career Choice.
Oh, thank you.
Very entertaining routine.
Thank you very much, and thank you to Ace for bringing it.
It's great, isn't it? You've done it today. It's great.
Yeah, I love it. It's in my pocket always. I love it. It's such a great routine.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, check it out. We're going to be posting more videos as well to the AlakazamM product discussion group on Facebook. So if you're not a member, go over and click on the like and follow button on there, and you can see, I think there's about 4 different videos of me doing Career Choice and one of me doing Spread, and I'm going to start recording more videos and posting them onto there, so make sure you check them out. But thank you for the lovely comment. Thank you.
Lovely. No, it's really, really good, and it's obviously, I know we say it every time, we have got such a good community, you know, I mean, everyone's so helpful in there.
Yeah.
So if you guys do have any videos of yourself and you want to share them about, then by all means share them on there, you know, because everyone's supportive, which is why it's so good to do that.
It should be. It should be, you know.
100%, yeah. 100%.
They were saying, guys, just let me know if Harry's microphone is still crackling. I've got a strange feeling it was his phone's triggering the crackling.
Harry, you're blaming me, and it's your unbelievable.
Oh my boy.
Right, so we'll play Jamie's trailer one last time, and then we're going to start wrapping up.
Perfect.
So guys, go place your order if you're interested in the bundle. So here we go with The Given.
During the Salem witch trials, many men and women were murdered for their crimes. But one above all else was persecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Her name was Bridget Bishop. You see, the other witches believed that after she was killed, she would come back as a gift to them to protect them. From that day forward, they only referred to her as the Given. The Salem witch trials were basically the persecution of lots of different people that they believed were witches. Now these were men, women, children. They killed whoever they needed to kill to protect themselves. But there was one person who I found particularly interesting, and it was this lady here. Her name is Bridget Bishop. Now she was sort of the queen of the witches, if you will. Supposedly she was the one that was going to come back and save all the other witches. So when she died, they believed that she would come back from the dead, and they used to call her the given one, the one that was given to them. Right. And they used to call the people that stopped going with her angels, the people that went with her devils, and everyone was a follower of the given. But we're going to see how you would have done in the Salem witch trials. So here I've got some names. These cards have the people that were actually involved in the Salem witch trials. Now Mary Black was deemed an angel. She was a survivor. We have Sarah Bassett, who was deemed to be a devil. She was killed. But I want you to make some decisions. I want you to decide who dies and who lives, who was an angel, who was a devil. So here we have two names. Now one of these was found to be an angel. We have Daniel Andrew and we have Andrew Carrier. Which one was an angel?
Daniel Andrew.
Daniel Andrew was an angel. Now, up until this point, you've been deciding the fate of one person each time. From this point on, you're going to decide the fate of two people. Okay. You're going to kill one and allow one to survive.
Okay.
So here we have John Alder and Sarah Buckley. One was found to be an angel, one a devil. Which one was the angel?
John.
John was the angel.
Mm-hmm.
That means you've just killed Sarah.
Sorry, Sarah.
So you should be. We've got Hannah. And we've got William. One was an angel. Which one was the angel?
Hannah.
Hannah was the angel. That means you just killed William.
Yeah.
Now I want you to think about this for a second. There was no particular reason that you put these cards into this pile, correct? Mm-hmm. And for example, in this pile we've got Sarah. Was there a particular reason that you put her in the devil pile?
No.
And you didn't feel controlled by anyone to do that?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Now there's something that I didn't tell you. On the back of these cards there are some letters. Now this pile was our angel pile that you put these into. And these letters just so happen to spell something out. That's A, N, G, E and L. These are our angels. You put these cards into this pile, that's D, E, V, I, L. And it just so happens that perhaps this evening, Jenny, you've been controlled by Bridget Bishop, the one they knew as the Given.
That's very good. I've done that.
You did do that.
Oh my god.
I love that little skeleton that flashes up at the very end there. That's
great.
So cool.
You bet you had a lot of fun putting that in, didn't you?
I did.
Sitting there in the front room, probably giggling away.
Always thinking of little cheeky things to do.
Oh my gosh. He actually
On
said
our
to me,
videos.
he went, "Do you know who's going to love this? Karen. Karen Ivers is going to love this little skeleton at the end."
Karen will love it.
Karen will love it. And they did, so there we are.
Do you know who I think's a bit scared of it? Gary Sumter from Mace, because he was giving it all last week.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
after last week.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I'll be there for the tackling turbine to be.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
All of a sudden,
he'd under his cushion, under his blanket.
I can't
crying.
believe it. Yeah,
Crying
nothing
under his
scares
blanket.
me.
I can't stay now.
Oh,
I would have stayed.
my dog's eating my homework. You ain't even got a dog, Gary. So how's that one work? Unbelievable.
I bet there's a comment come up very quickly. Can I just very quickly add with these two that they are not strictly just for Halloween.
Yeah.
That
Great
you could
shout.
do this all year round, and with not much changing to the presentation either. They're ideal for Halloween and obviously being released now, but they are not strictly exclusive to Halloween at all.
Yeah.
Lucy Wilson is loving all the skeletons. What a legend.
Right, so guys, we are coming up to the end of this live launch now. So I just want to say thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure for us to be here with you. I hope you feel the same. It's always a great night. I want to thank the legendary Wayne Goodman.
Thank you for having me here. Can I just very quickly do a shout out for our good friend Andy Chase's mum, who had a
Yes,
full day.
Andy Chase's mum.
I hope she's doing all right.
Get well soon. And I do want to say as well a big shout out to Charlie, who has managed to stay quiet, which is quite a surprise with Charlie. So, well done, Charlie.
Does she know that there's cameras outside for when she was dancing out there earlier?
I told her there's one there. Have a look around there, Charlie. You'll see it.
You'll see it when all the dancing you're doing outside was caught on camera. Are you going to come and say hello quick? No. Can you put your hand in? Just put your hand in and wave. No.
No, they're just going to think we're making.
They are. They're going. He hasn't got a daughter. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at the state of him. How could he bring a child into the world? She is. She's right here. She's beautiful. My daughter. Love you. You didn't shaking your head because you are there. Now they think I'm mental talking to myself.
Yeah.
So,
guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next Tuesday with a live launch.
no, it's live. I think it is on Tuesday.
Not a live launch.
An academy.
And we got a live. When's the academy?
Oh, Wednesday, I think.
Right, so we've got a live Tuesday, which I believe Mr. Goodman is going to try and get down for.
Yep.
So he will be joining us live.
You're down here again?
I am.
Bloody hell.
It's that Five Guys, mate. I tell you, I love their burgers.
And we've got Craig Petty joining us next week for the second in his Corner Magic course.
Yep.
Nice.
He's also filming a brand new effect, which is not just one effect.
Is that?
Oh.
I think I know which one you mean. Yes.
You may do.
Oh, I may not. I may not.
I think you do. The thing is, he's got so many projects we're working on at the moment, but this is a great one. It's going to form part of, I would say, the Wallet series. It's small enough for you
I know
to
which one you're
carry
talking about.
And it's
I'm
great.
excited.
He's got
I must. Yeah, go on.
a whole array of tricks.
I must say, I'm excited for the next Craig Petty one. That's one I'm really excited. I'm excited for all of them, but that one I think will go straight in my wallet, 100 million%, without doubt. Without a doubt.
Very nice.
Yeah, we've got some great things happening, guys, and there is a killer mentalism piece which is super fun coming out by Chris Congreve. It's one of our big Christmas releases. We're aiming to release it at the end of November, and it's great.
That could be
Next month,
one of the effects of the year.
with the Ace product and the other product that is coming out next month, neither were card tricks.
No? Yeah.
But amazing effects.
Yeah.
Not
Neither
card
are
tricks.
card tricks, but amazing. And both mentalism.
And both mentalism.
And both entertaining, both great. There will be a couple of card tricks squeezing their way into next month as well. One of them you saw today, which uses a very advanced piece of technology.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I've got one.
You have got one.
I cannot
show it.
I know, no, it's in the bag. I cannot wait to do that. That's yeah. I think when they see the trailer for that, they're going to realise just how much R&D has gone into putting that together.
You can't leave that in your car overnight, by the way, because it messes up one of the things.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do say that on the instructions, but I know you don't watch them, so I've got to tell you in real life.
I made a comment about that when we filmed the Wayne's Wednesday Wizarding Wonders
Did
today.
you?
Yeah. So do you guys know that I always check the instructions?
You showed us a great children's thing, two children's
three
piece of magic.
Jigsaw as well, and the unicorns. And the
Oh yes, three then. Oh my god, they were brilliant. Really good.
So, yeah.
Oh no, I was just going to say, yeah, I love performing them.
They're great, and I was going to say actually, when the new site launches, we are looking at for all the kids magicians out there, looking at a very nice kids section as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for everything that's happening, and I can't believe we're almost at the end of the year.
I know, it's crazy.
What the actual hell?
What's the date of the Christmas party that everyone needs to know?
Hold on, I've got it on my diary.
Oh, yeah, someone's actually said it's the Christmas party the 15th of December, I think.
It is the 15th of December.
Right, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes.
Guys, the Christmas party is the 15th of December. Put it in your diaries. It's a night where we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to give away a lot of prizes.
Yes.
We're going to have a competition.
Yeah.
Santa.
It's just, we're going to have Santa here, some elves here.
The real Santa?
Yeah. You'll be able to see whether Andy wins his Christmas bonus.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll see.
He's been training.
Fingers crossed
He's
for
been in
Andy.
training. He said he's training for it. He's gonna He's pretty confident this year.
I've got I felt really guilty last year, so I've got a simple one for him this year.
It is
I
actually...
mean, no one could lose this.
It's easy. It's as easy as flicking a switch, really.
Yeah.
Well, he's just going to
Easy.
have to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll be fine, you
Yeah.
know.
We'll see.
Oh, well.
We'll see. But you'll be able to see.
You'll see as well at home, won't you?
The Will Andy win his Christmas bonus video on the live Christmas party.
Oh.
So everyone, have your fingers crossed for Andy. Right. So guys,
Cool.
what
No,
have we got
not
here?
that one. The one above that.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. What's that? Are you going to answer that one or not?
I will answer that. Darren Bain, is there a new version of Screen Test coming out? There is something we call Screen Test Pro, which we are launching at some point. It may be next month. It may not.
It may be next month.
We will see. It is, there is a version, and more information on that when we get to
We've
it.
got too much stuff to bring out and not enough days.
Well, we've got Blackpool. We're holding stuff back for Blackpool.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully our new release, joint release, will be ready for Blackpool.
Yeah, MS2 might be ready for Blackpool.
Might be. We'll see how we get on.
Maybe a couple of other things might be even ready for
Yeah.
them.
But tonight is all about The Given and Fright Night. Guys, you've got a little bit more time to go grab yourself the bundle if you're interested. Otherwise, these are now live on the site. The bundle
Yes.
will be removed soon, but these are live on the site and these are shipping out tomorrow.
They're beautiful. Absolutely
They really
beautiful.
are. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Wayne, anything to add?
No, just thanks for tuning in, and yeah, don't forget to like the page, follow the page, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything.
Brilliant.
Legend.
And I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yes, indeed. Harry, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Like Papa. Like,
Right.
You like bros more than dads and son.
What do you think about this? Look at us cuties.
It's like twins.
We are like twins.
I'm not sure which one is Schwarzenegger, which one is DeVito.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it.
They're called twins.
I thought you said which one of you's.
Yes, Arnold twins
Yeah.
was two twins. One of them was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the other one was Danny DeVito.
Oh.
You know, but
That's funny then. Yeah.
they were an experiment.
It was an
weren't they?
experiment,
One of them
yeah.
had all the goodness.
And one of them had all the, and so Danny DeVito's a bit like a criminal, he's a
Yeah.
bit like a scammer, and Schwarzenegger's like Schwarzenegger.
Like me.
And
you know.
like really nice and everything, wasn't it? So he had all the
He had all
That's
the good
funny.
bits and he had all the bad bits.
That's a great way to resemble us then. Look.
yeah. Hey, you're taller than Danny DeVito though.
Oi!
Yeah,
You're
but he
not.
still gets annoyed because he has to sit backwards in the car when he goes home.
Literally, this is like that perspective illusion, isn't it? Where I've got to sit so far back just to be level with Dad. Look, I'm next door.
I am quite short, really.
No, you're not too. What are you? 5'1"?
I'm not saying you're short, Peter, but you know, that little yellow brick road you have to walk to get home.
Do you want to tell him what we're doing next year, May?
Oh, going to Magic Live.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. So if anyone's going to Magic Live,
what, in Vegas?
Yeah, baby.
Look, I
yeah,
don't mind
baby.
helping out, you know. You need anything carrying or whatnot, you know.
We are there.
and this will be the first time that Harry can actually have an alcoholic
Oh my
beverage in America.
god. Me and Dad literally are going to be a couple of lads.
Yeah,
Lads on tour.
What happens in Vegas?
that's it.
Exactly. That's a new
That's it.
release. We're going to bring that as well.
I'll buy him his pint. He'll have that.
Oh,
and he'll go
look
to
at
bed.
him. What a little mouse.
Right, okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We've got to wrap this up. We're going to leave you with a trailer of Fright Night once more, but thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. If you do have any ideas or suggestions for our new website, things that you would like to see on it, not magic tricks, but, you know,
Yeah.
functionality-wise.
Yeah,
that
that make it
could
easier
do.
for you. Or if you've had a hiccup with our current site that really annoys you, let us know.
Yeah.
We want to iron out any wrinkles.
Yeah, 100%. So let us know, and we will see if we can incorporate them. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Wayne Goodman, thank you as always.
Thank you for
my
having me.
friend. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Harry.
Charlie, well done.
Well done, Charlie.
Well done, Dad. Well done.
Well done, Charlie. Right. So,
cheer up, Charlie.
She's smiling.
You know, I was actually Willy Wonka in year 6, so
he was.
Yeah.
we've got Willy Wonka and little Charlie over there.
I mean, he wasn't really Willy Wonka, he was in a play.
Could have been though, because I was quite good, wasn't I?
You were very good.
I thought you said you got hit by a ball and you had a wonky... No, shall now.
Right, okay. On that bombshell, say goodbye. Andy, recently I asked Jen to point out my most annoying trait. I will be honest with you, I didn't think it would take her so long to work out which one it was after she had written a list of all the things I do that annoy her. But her most annoying trait of mine is the fact that I can predict the end of every movie.
Around about 16 years ago, ALAKAZAM purchased the rights to Andy Nyman's classic effect, Killer Elite. It is fantastic. And ever since that day, we've always dreamed of releasing a horror version. And finally, it's here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fright Night.
You know I love my movies,
Yep.
especially my horror movies. In fact, I have just joined the movie posters collectors club, which is great. I got my little membership wallet, got my card, and I got these little movie posters. And I thought we'd try a game where you create a movie in your mind, and I call this game In Your Horror Movie.
Right. Inside the Fright Night box, you receive everything you need to start performing it, including the custom designed leather wallet that plays a part in the effects, but not only that, is designed to store absolutely everything you need to perform this killer effect.
I want you to imagine the scene. You've just left the party, you're making your way home and you pass the cemetery. And in your mind, you know that if you cut through that cemetery, you'll be home 10 minutes earlier. It's a brilliant shortcut and you've done it time and time before, but never at night. And as you walk through the cemetery, you come to a crossroads and you go to take one step ahead and you hear a sound. Sounds like a chainsaw. You look up and standing there right in front of you is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Obviously you don't want to move forward, so you look to your left, and standing there with his harpoon is Jason from Friday the 13th. You look to your right, and standing on your right is Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. And you look behind you to where you just come, and there's Michael Myers from Halloween. You're stuck right in the middle. All four of these killers start to walk towards you, but you notice they're not looking at you, they're looking at each other. So you take your chance and you hide behind a gravestone. You look out and you see them all come together, and there is a massive fight. All four of these slasher legends coming at it together. Only one of them will survive. Now, believe it or not, even though you are going to create this movie in your mind and you are going to determine who the survivor is, I think I already know who you're going to choose.
Fright Night is super easy to do, packs a punch, and of course, because it is so compact, it is the perfect effect to carry around with you.
Take my membership card, and I just want you to touch each one of these killers. And whenever you believe you know who you want to survive, just drop my card on top. You created this movie in your mind. All right, I gave you the plot, but you chose who the survivor was. And in your movie, it was Freddy that killed all.
Yeah.
So that means that Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th is dead. That means that Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is dead. That means Michael Myers from Halloween is dead. And if you turn over Freddy, you'll see that in your movie, Freddy kills all.
My name's Harry Nardi, and welcome to Fright Night.